Well, that's the second unfired cartridge, but you can see that's never going to fire again. So I think I'll separate those two, and I'll take those, and then I'll have a round that belongs together. Can't get into trouble for that one. Moving on. This place I'm in is a little bit crazy. You know, I swept my metal detector over. Got a 74. Just moved the leaves, and there's a bullet just lying there. Oh, he's broken. He's been stepped on. So that's the unfired tip. It looks like the gunpowder is all gone out of that one. Oh, cool. Broken one for the collection. Moving on. Now I'm getting into an area where I'm finding a lot of these unfired rounds. Unfortunately, I can't take them with me, but might do a little experiment. See, with one of these undamaged ones that's got a dent in it, it's probably could be perforated, but I'll have a look. Anyway, see you in a bit. You've really got to admire the work of soldiers when they came and built bunkers in the rock like this. Well, the sun is getting to us. Oh, bit of a drop down. See if we can get it without falling over. Yeah. Okay, not a very big bunker, but this would be, you can shoot people. There is a path that comes up the hill, and then there's this gun position up here. So you would have stood on this platform here, and you would have had an incredible view of what was going on. See if I can get up there without falling over, but that would make a cool film, I guess. Okay. Take a look at the view from here. I mean, you can see for miles, so you're not going to be surprised by enemy activity coming up through here, and it will be very difficult for them to hit you down in this stone bunker. These big iron girders that are put over the top of the hole, some brickwork put in amongst the rock. Yeah, incredible. Okay, moving on. And check that out. If you wanted to have a feeling like you were on top of the world, this would be the place to come. It's really what they call a panoramic view. I mean, that's just crazy. Well, that's my first find, really, other than bullet casings and bits of shrapnel and stuff like that. That's a different find. I don't know. It's got a chamber running from left to right, and it's got those two slots in the back, and obviously these three holes for fixing it to something. Yeah, I guess it would have had the same three holes on that side. Perhaps it's a catch of some kind. Okay, I don't know, making it up. Stop talking. Moving on. Well, I'm not sure about that. There is lettering on it, but I can't make out what that says. Could be modern-ish. Would be curious, because everything I'm finding is quite the same time period, but you never know. Could be something interesting. Moving on. Not what I was looking for, but yeah, it's great big leg off something. Possibly a stove leg, I would guess. But cool. To the next. And that's what I mean when I say I'm stumbled across an area where I'm finding a lot of live rounds. They're everywhere. I'm going to have to soon set up my camp because the light is slowly fading, and then I'll perhaps continue a bit. I've got torches with me. I don't want to be in the dark setting my gear up. Yeah, see you in a bit. So I'm just in this little dip. I know I said I was going to set up my camp, but I haven't done it yet. And I came across a signal. It's lying on the surface here. It's an 86. It was total screamer. Can I find it again? Yes, I can. Ow. Glove off time. Oh, it's that's beautiful. It's an artillery button. Oh yeah. That is... Sorry about that, my battery died, but I have a spare 3. So this cold weather does kill off these GoPro batteries very quickly. That's an amazing piece of history right there. So cool. Anyway guys, I'm moving on. And just where I'm setting up, underneath where I was going to put the hammock, is this huge piece of artillery shell. It's the brass band that goes around it. Very cool. Well, I seem to have lost my digger, my hand digger, which I'm a little bit devastated about. I have to have a good look round for it. I don't know exactly where it is, but this is where my hammock is, and I had a signal just underneath it. I thought I'd better check, and it's kind of cool. It's a massive chunk of artillery shell, and it's got the brass ring still attached to it. Look how thick that is. That's how thick the metal is. There's dirt in the middle. I'm not going to be carrying that anywhere, but it's very, very cool. That's also kind of a cool find. It's part of a fuse out of a shell casing. Got some weight to it. Don't know if I want to carry that around with me. But yeah, it's very cool. And Treasure Hunting SWPA, if you're watching, I know you like this scrambling around in the wild stuff. Doesn't get much wilder than this. Anyway, Clayton County History Hound, both of them, Treasure Hunting SWPA and Clayton County History Hound, both of them have fantastic channels. Go and check them out if you have a chance to. And Major Carnix, if you're into World War II stuff, Major Carnix is definitely one worth watching. I'll put the links below. Anyway, stop talking, moving on. How cool is that? I know it's getting a bit dark, but hopefully you can see it well enough. It's crystals. I don't know exactly what type because of the brownish color. It's not clear quartz. So cool. It would have been part of a geode. Oh wow, I don't know if I can take that, but I would like to. Very cool. Moving on.